Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Trails of Cold Steel. In between episodes, I went ahead and I got some money. Yay, money! I also went ahead and already upgraded everyone's equipment to what they have here, so we're good there. Now, I went a little extra than I initially intended because I wanted to get at least one of these. I may equip them right now. Actually, I want to get this thing over here. Reason being, one, they're stuff I haven't seen before, and they look like they could be useful. Two, I was told that there are set items in this game, so I'm not sure how available those will be in the future. I figure getting those now will kind of save me any headaches or wants in the future. I may as well equip some of them, right? I don't know which one I would want. I feel like that would go good on you. 5 strength prevents seal. You already have a lot of strength to begin with, so maybe... And you know what? You made the comment about the Mishi earlier, so you get to have the sitting Mishi. You, on the other hand... Yeah? And... Yeah. Yeah, okay, sure. I believe we've talked to everyone in town, so we are now gonna go back to the inn and sleep. And tomorrow, from what we understand, we're gonna have more quests to do, so return to the inn for dinner. I mean, we just made a crap ton of omelets, so, you know, dinner. Didn't take that long either, too. I thought eventually it was gonna get kind of like, well, this is kind of mundane, and it is kind of mundane, but, you know, I was making 95 omelets and then selling them, though I never seemed to make more than 8 of the good stuff, like the best item you can get. Just always the average we were making.
Ah, that was delicious.
I've never eaten so many omelets in my life.
Those were some seriously fresh vegetables too.
I mean, I will admit, fresh vegetables do taste way better than the older kind, in my opinion. I know some people like some mushy vegetables, but something about a crisp vegetable is way better than the older ones.
Yeah,
Same
nothing
with
beats
fruit.
food made from local ingredients.
I quite enjoyed the rye bread myself.
I suppose
I don't
this
like
whole
rye
field
bread.
study thing isn't so bad when you
To be
take
fair, I
it
only
into
really like
account.
white, really processed, not very good for you bread.
I wonder what the others in Group B are doing right now.
Just cuts them all yelling at each other.
Somehow, I doubt they're sitting around a table and talking like we are.
Half of them, yes.
That would certainly be a shock if they were.
Now for the awkward
I
silence.
can't help but question what exactly Class 7's purpose is, though. Instructor Sarah says it's about Arcus, but I don't think that's the only reason we've been brought together.
I'm certain it's not. If that were all, today's field study tasks would serve little purpose.
Yeah, I mean, we seem kind of like a mercenary group, but we're not, for the most part. At least payment-wise, we generally aren't going in there looking for, like, Mara, right? We've gotten a reward each time, but that was from the kindness of the people's hearts, for the most part.
Seems as though she's trying to make us experience, I don't know, things.
Very
all
articulate,
kinds of things,
Lisa.
Big and small. What I can't wrap my head around, though, is why.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something.
I thought that was more to him and not the
But if
class.
you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along.
What do we have to offer one another, when our reasons for enrolling at Thors in the first place are undoubtedly very different?
Our reasons?
It's like, you know, Rean, you were talking out loud there for a second.
I hadn't considered that.
My reason for enrolling was quite simple. I aim to come ever closer to my goal. Or rather, to the person whom I regard as such.
Okay, what does that mean?
Who's that?
Yeah,
This is neither the time nor the place.
it is
to discuss
exactly
such
the
matters.
time and place.
Best to save that topic for another day.
You teased.
What about you, Elisa? Why did you enroll at the academy?
There's no one single reason, but I think I just wanted to assert my independence.
That's fair.
I mean, my situation back at home isn't exactly ideal, and this seemed like a good way to get out and do more, I guess.
That actually sounds like the most college thing I've ever heard, though this is high school, right? This is kind of like high school. It's a military academy, but it's not college. Wait, how old is everyone here?
I see.
It sounds like I'm probably in the minority then. See, I wasn't intending on coming here at all originally. I wanted to do something completely different.
You did?
Oh yeah, you said you were really hoping you'd get into a music academy, right?
Okay, why are you here then?
Oh?
Well, I wasn't that serious.
Have you
about
seen
it
your
or
room?
anything.
You are that serious. Trust me.
What about you, Rean? You're the last holdout, and since you're the one who brought it up, it's only fair you answer the question too.
I mean, to be fair, no one's actually completely answered the question completely yet, it seems like.
Me?
And I'm assuming you're
I'd
not
like to
gonna
find
either.
myself, I guess.
Okay.
Find yourself?
Huh?
Sorry. That makes it sound like a much bigger deal than it actually is.
I mean, probably not.
That's the best way I can think of to put it, though.
Nothing wrong with that. Going on a journey of self-discovery?
By going to school.
It's actually a pretty cool answer.
Yeah, I had no idea you were such a romanticist. You sure don't come across as one.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Are you alright, Laura? That was a big-ass gasp for no reason. So you want me to wake you up at 6 in the morning? No! God, no! Wake me up at like 10. Yes, please. We only have until tomorrow evening, so we need to get an early start. We really appreciate it. Not a problem. Have a good day. I don't know why I sound like the evil scientist now, but have a good night! Good night. What a creepy lady.
But we're not actually going to sleep yet, are we? Not until we write our reports for the day.
I want to shut off my brain so badly right now, but it doesn't look like that's happening
Very
anytime
relatable.
soon.
She seems to have forgotten all about the room situation, and I'm not about to remind her.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Though she's gonna remember when we get there.
Rean?
Laura?
What is it?
I was unsure whether to ask or not, but I've decided that this question bears answering. Why have you chosen to hold back?
What?
Your sword style and technique.
Oh.
It is the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school, is it not?
That is a long-ass name.
Popularized by the sword hermit, Yun Ka-Fai, it combines the best elements of other Eastern sword styles. Those who master any of its forms are referred to as a divine blade, and are said to understand the true nature of all things.
Wait, was that his sword style?
You certainly know an awful lot about it. I didn't think it was particularly renowned here in the Empire.
We of the Arcade School consider the studying of other swordsmanship styles to be an essential part of our training.
That's smart.
In addition, my father once told me,
The world was gonna roll me?
if you follow the path of the sword, it is only a matter of time before you encounter a follower of the 8 Leaves.
Your father said that? It's an honor to be acknowledged by the Radiant Blade Master himself. I'm nothing special, though. I'm just a dropout who's never even been able to progress past beginner level. I did train under Master Ka-Fai for a while, but I started to feel like I couldn't go any further with my abilities, and he cut my training short.
What?
So I'm really not holding back. Honest.
Okay, so he's holding back.
I actually kind of feel like I'm dirtying the good name of the 8 Leaf School, in fact. But this is my limit. I'm sorry I can't quite live up to your expectations.
Actually, we already know he's holding back, right? Because when we fought the gargoyle, He was like, I'm gonna have to, and then like Caius and them came in.
Laura?
Oh, dog. Don't piss her off, man. I've been working on her bonding events.
You have no reason to apologize to me. This is a matter you must come to terms with on your own.
Okay, she's mad at me.
Though I'll admit to some disappointment. I was hoping you'd prove to be a good sparring partner.
Now I feel like she's putting on a show. Agree? Dude, be her sparring partner.
I'm going to practice outside for a bit. Please go and finish your report with Elisa and Elliot.
Oh, she is actually mad at you. Why do you keep getting the girls mad at you? I feel like she has a more valid reason, though, than Elisa. Then again, Elisa already apologized and came to terms with it was actually her fault. But she's still hot-headed about it.
He doesn't want to talk about, huh? I can see in his eyes sometimes that he's bottling something up and trying really hard to keep anyone else from noticing.
It's this unbearable rage.
You've noticed it too? You sure have taken quite an interest in him.
Elliot, it's the red button.
I was just trying to work out the best time to apologize, that's all. It's not like I've been consciously paying attention to him or anything, honestly.
Okay, so you've been constantly paying attention to me. That's like the #1 rule of JRPG. When something's stated, usually the opposite's gonna be true.
Rean's not the only one bottling up his feelings, though, is he? You've been doing the same thing.
Yeah, I guess I have.
Well, at least she admits it. Okay, so we should probably talk to everyone in town again today if we have the option. We might not actually have quests, but then again, maybe we will. Is that good? Did I do good? I don't know if that's good. Though, we are 5 points away from actually ranking up again, so that's good. That's good.
Drinks are on me someday.
That's hilarious. Here are your tasks for the day. The market manager left them with me. Thank you. Field study envelope, April. Assigned tasks. We got 2 not required one, huh? West Seldic Highway Monster, Lost Wallet. A large ferocious monster has been sighted on the West Seldic Highway. We'd all be happier if someone took it out. Monster Zordar. A stone bridge leading to Humdal. Okay. Yesterday I found a wallet on the floor in front of my stall. Would someone be willing to find its owner for me? See me at the ceramic stall. I'll tell you more, Lizzie. Huh, he feuded than yesterday. Maybe he gave us less work to do because he knew we were going back to Trista today? Sounds about right. He is a very considerate man. The last train headed your way leaves around 9 o'clock. You get those done quickly enough. You can have dinner here before you leave. Thank you very much. We greatly appreciate your kindness. Shall we get started then? Let's get down to business. Looks like today's tasks are all optional. That makes them mandatory. Hey, Laura, I wanted to apologize for what I said to you yesterday evening. Rean. As I told you before then, this is a matter you must come to terms with on your own. It's not something for which an apology is required. That's not really what I mean. I wanted to apologize for making light of the way of the sword. Thoughts? What I said about being a dropout who's never been able to progress past beginner level was disrespectful. To Master K-Fi, to the school I follow, and to the path of the sword itself. And for those reasons, I felt it was inappropriate for me to say what I said, so I'm sorry. If that's the case, then there's one other person you should be apologizing to as well. I can't pretend to know much about your personal circumstances, but regardless of one's background or social standing, one should always be able to live with pride in him or herself. Thus, if you truly did make light of yourself and your own abilities, that is an act of shame for which you owe yourself recompense. Dots. Let me ask you a question, Rean. Do you like the path of the sword? It's not really a matter of liking it or disliking it, I don't think. It's part of my life, an inseparable part of who I am. That's all I wanted to hear. I feel exactly the same way. Laura. So you two are friends again, then? How were we not? There was never any rift between— Yes, there was! Indeed, this was all handled rather neatly, I felt. You're both so simple-minded. I feel like an idiot spending so much time trying to devise a plan to get you two to get the two of you to make up. Whoa, you did what now? Huh, it would seem we've caused an undue concern. Jeez, can we just all forget about this and move on? Looks like the ground's dried after the rainfall, so to speak. Glad to see you are all looking a bit less gloomy. Margaret, we've got trouble. Oh, it's a girl's voice, but oh well. Margaret, we've got trouble. Big trouble. Slow down, Louise. It's first thing in the morning, and you're about poised to wake the dead. You're making such a commotion. Where have you been, anyways? You're late. I'm sorry, I got caught up on the way here. But never mind that, we have big trouble. Something terrible happened over at the market. Something terrible, you say? Dots? What terrible thing has happened exactly? Well, it sounds like it actually took place last night. 2 of the stalls over the market were destroyed, and all the merchandise was stolen. That is most terrible indeed. A robbery? Oh my. I suppose that means the market might be opening late today. Which means we could end up with more customers as people wait here for a resolution. Louise, let's get this place ready. No, you got it. As for you four, this is our problem, so not yours. You just focus on your field study and leave this incident to us locals. You have your own task to worry about, after all. Of course. We'll be back later. Thanks again. Alright, so we're probably gonna have to deal with that then, right? What should we do? I have to admit I'm curious. It's not far, so we might as well just go take a look around. Alright, let's take a slight detour and see what's happening at the market then. Yeah, but what if I don't want to? Like, where's my quest? There. Here. So we get the monster here. And oh, we gotta go there anyways for the stall. Alright though, but like, where's the west one? It's over there. Let's go. Let's go talk to everyone down here. Seems like something happened at the Grand Market. Let's go check it out. God damn it, game. Alright, fine. Fine, we'll go to the Grand Market. Or talk to everyone before we actually get there. Big jerk. It's not like I had plans or anything like that. Alright, what do you say? Have I seen you before? You look new. Then again, maybe I just wasn't paying attention to your looks. Oh, you're the shop. I have one of those already. He's like, oh yeah, time to sell all these newspapers. Hello. Is this the only place you can buy milk? That seems rather odd. I guess there is no general store around here, is there, huh? Dude, if you're that worried about your money, then probably stop coming here. I'm sorry, the Grand Market isn't quite open for business yet. Oh, it's the students from yesterday. Good morning. Opening late after all, I see. Afraid so. Guess you already know about the robbery yesterday, huh? The 2 merchants whose stalls were destroyed are still arguing about it. Oh, I know exactly who the 2 merchants are. It's the 2 that were fighting over the stalls. You bastard! You're not going to get away with this. Oh no, not them. The manager came to try and break them up, but he doesn't seem to be having much luck. I hope no one ends up getting hurt. What should we do, Rean? Maybe we could try talking to them? Considering everything that's happened yesterday, you just might be the cavalry we need right now. Would you mind? Not at all. Let's go! How dare you destroy my stall, you damned coward! I knew you country folk were to be trusted. Who else could have it been? Just come clean and admit it already. Who are you calling a coward, you Himdalian snob? You're the one who wanted my spot for all yourself. Calm down, gentlemen, please. Playing all innocent and trying to paint me as the bad guy here, you make me sick. What do you say we settle this right here and now? Bring it on. Hold it. Class 7? You kids again? Keep your noses at this. I'm gonna make him pay for smashing my stall. Smashing? Yeah, that's pretty smashed. That's the one in the back. Whoa, they really are completely ruined. This is awful. However, humming one another is not going to bring them back. In the end, they will still be smashed and you'll be worse off. But this anger isn't gonna go away unless I do something. He took all my goods too, so I haven't even got anything to sell. What are you talking about? You were the one who stole my goods. And you're gonna give them all back right now and fix the damage you did to my stall, or else I can't be held responsible for my actions. This isn't good. I don't think they're even listening to a word we're saying. What do we do then? Stop this at once. Oh, it's that guy. The Provisional Army! What? What is the meaning of this? It is the middle of the morning. Stop this nonsense immediately. But I believe you're the one in charge here. I demand an explanation as to what has transpired. Well, you see... I see. The solution is simple then. Men, take them away. Yes, sir. That is a pretty simple solution, arresting both of them. What do you mean, take us away? 2 stalls were destroyed, 2 sets of goods were stolen. The truth is as clear as day. 2 merchants in the midst of a heated disagreement committed the same crime at the same time. But that's not fair, Do you not think it's premature to draw such a conclusion without an investigation? The Provision Army doesn't have time to waste solving a petty squabble of merchants. But I'm not an unreasonable man. Cease your dispute and you'll be left alone. Continue and you come with us. The choice is yours. They're trying to force both merchants to forget this ever happened. To sweep the whole idea under the rug. Yeah, something about this is really wrong. We're gonna take on the Provisional Army. Ugh. Very good then. I'm sure you can agree to that wasting time on shenanigans like this is detrimental to all parties involved. I hope you'll think twice before causing such a ruckus ever again. Now, if you'll please excuse me, I'm a busy man, and I have more pressing matters to attend to, like my morning tea. $10 we could take all of them in a fight. $10 we're going to. There they go. Well, I guess they did stop the 2 from fighting, but they did nothing to solve the underlying problem. This isn't right. I see now how the Provisional Army here conducts itself. Dots. I'm sure you're both pretty angry about this, but right now the 2 of you need to focus on keeping cool heads. If you have time to fight, try to use the time for something more productive instead. You'll feel better later. Oh, a lot better. Yeah. I shouldn't have let my anger take control of me like that. We can't open the Grand Market for business until we've cleared up the busted stalls. And we're already running late, so I hate to ask, but would you all mind lending me a hand? Okay. Thanks to you four, we were able to open the Grand Market for business day a bit quicker than I expected. I can't even begin to tell you how grateful I am. There's no need for that. We barely did anything. I'm just glad no one got hurt. All the more reason to thank you. A merchant's stall is his livelihood. Any action taken against it can throw him into a blind rage. It's hard to bring someone back from it. It would seem the problems facing the merchants in this town are quite grave indeed. The Provisional Army may have intervened, but it's difficult to believe they'd make no attempts to find an amicable solution. Quite right. It's clear they even know that ever now that they have no intention of trying to resolve any issue involving the market. And I can't see that changing unless we decide to just accept the sales tax increase and just keep quiet about it. Still, you'd think they'd at least be a little more subtle about the whole thing. There's no way the two merchants are just going to accept this and move on. No, I don't suppose they will. And if word gets out about this, it's not inconceivable that certain groups of people, to begin boycotting the marketplace. Something definitely has to be done. I'm just not sure what. Dots! We'll do it! Is something wrong, Rean? You're awfully quiet. Oh, we're gonna do it. Are you feeling unwell? I'm feeling like a hero. Sir, I have a favor to ask. Would you consider allowing us to investigate this morning's incident? What? Are you suggesting we attempt to find the perpetrators who destroy the merchants' stalls ourselves? It's a kind offer, but I said yesterday that this is our affair, not yours. You're students, you have your own studies to worry about, and I wouldn't feel right interfering with them. We're students training for the military, though. We can't just stand by and allow something so unjust to go unchallenged. It's the Provisional Army's responsibility to address this, sure, but they're shrieking their duties here, and that reflects poorly on all of us. Oh, that's true enough, I guess. But I really don't... Do you really think we're up for something like this? Maybe. I kind of have to wonder about that too. I mean, at the end of the day, we're just amateurs. We should at least check with Instructor Sarah first and see what she thinks. She's already told us. Put your heads together and think, and I'm sure you'll see what you need to do. Her words. This seems like exactly the sort of thing she meant. At least it does to me. Oh. I see your point. Perhaps matters such as this may fall under the scope of our field study after all. Yeah, you do make a good case. I'm still not sure we're up to it, but I guess it can't hurt to try. Neither seek or shun the fight. Very well, we shall do what we can. Are you really sure about this? I'm certainly not going to say no. I'm very concerned about the market and the safety of our merchants. So if you're 100% sure, I have to admit I truly would appreciate anything you could do for us. Thank you, sir. We'll do everything in our power to find answers for you. Just be careful. Don't go seeking out trouble. I don't want you kids being put in danger. We're dealing with a criminal who acts under the cover of night. He may be capable of a lot more than just thievery and vandalism. Remember, I'm responsible for your safety. If anything were to happen to you, I couldn't even look at Van Dyke in the eye anymore. We'll be careful, we promise. I know I will, at least. I probably need to be more careful than anyone else here. Now that's settled, we should act quickly. Yeah, let's get this investigation started after the optional quests. So first things first, we need to decide where to start investigating. The logical starting point would be the Grey Market itself, the scene of the crime. Can't argue with that. We should probably get statements from the two merchants before anything else. Indeed, I anticipate they've calmed themselves by now, so perhaps we can get something a bit more substantial from them. We still have to ascertain their innocence or guilt in the matter as well. We'll need to keep a close eye on the time, though. If we miss the last train towards Himdall, we'll have no way of getting back to the academy today. Plus, we've been given other tasks too, and I really like to get them done. And sure, we need to keep moving. Our deadline is 9 p.m. Let's use every minute we can to accomplish everything we possibly can. Also, we're not using military time. We're in a military academy. Understood. You bet. Right. Okay, so first optional quest is, well, it doesn't really matter which one the first one is, but we gotta go to the stall, talk to Lizzie Borden. I hear she has an axe. She really hates her parents. So hi. Excuse me, would you be Lizzie? That's right, that's correct. Does that make you the students from Thors who the market manager said would be coming then? Yep, that's us. We came to see about the request you sent in. Could you explain the situation in full? Of course, I happened to come across someone's wallet by my store yesterday, you see. I kept it with me in hopes that they would come to pick it up, but no one came to claim it. As such, I'd like to ask you all for your help in delivering it back to its owner. Would you be able to do that for me? Yeah. We'd be happy to help. Thank you. Here's the wallet I found then. Lost wallet. We'll be sure to take good care of it. Maybe. I assume you've already inspected the contents. I did indeed. Unfortunately, there wasn't anything inside that could help identify the owner. Like no ID or anything like that? That's weird. To me, anyways. What exactly was inside anyways? Well, naturally there was mare in it. Like a lot of mare. This isn't just chump change we're talking about. The only other thing was a train ticket to Himdall that's scheduled for tonight. Huh, sounds like the owner is a fairly well-off traveler then. There's not much we can do with at least with that as our only lead though. I believe the train ticket is potentially our best lead. Yeah, we should, yeah, but what should we do with it? Should we go and ask the station? Yeah, considering it's for a train that leaves tonight, I imagine the owner is frantically searching for it, which means they might have already been to the station themselves to ask about it. Let's head over to the station then. Sorry for the trouble, but I'm counting on you for this. Alright, well, we'll take care of that next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like and below. If you're not subscribed yet, when you hear my videos, I can check out some of the content and see if it's to your liking. If you enjoy watching me live stream at twitch.tv/ChronosPlays, get my channel followed and be notified when I go live. Either way, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day.